Hey y'all, hey. So I wanted to come back with another video because there was something on my mind that I wanted to share, and it stems from a conversation I was having with a friend. So I went to lunch with a friend, I don't know, last week sometime, and we were having girl talk or whatever, and she's telling me about this guy that she's seeing, and she's going on and on about the what he has. Like he has, this kind of car, and like he has this and he has that and he has all of these things. And so I'm asking her, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's great. Like, tell me about, you guys' interaction. What have y'all done? How do you feel about him as a person? Do you like him, like who he is? And honestly, it sounded like they really hadn't gotten very far in the relation, or it's not a relationship at this point. But in their dating phase, outside of him, relentlessly trying to come over her place to Netflix and chill. And so it made me want to make a video just to say, I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but if you don't, maybe this will stick with you. And if you do already know it, let it be a reminder. Stop being impressed by a man's things and what he has. And I'm not saying that it's not important, because it is. Like any man looking to like date or be in a relationship or whatever, should be like stable financially. He should be able to support himself, as well as a woman, and a potential family, if they are planning on going that route. So I'm not saying that what he has isn't important, but in the context of evaluating what he has as it relates to what the dynamic will be in your relationship and how much he'll be able to do for you, I want us to stop paying attention to that. Instead, what I would encourage women to look for in a man, if he has a lot, like, that's great that he has all that. But what I would encourage more women to look for is a generous man. Like, he can have all of those things, but what good is it and what difference does it make if he is not sharing it with you, if you don't have access to it, if you can't use it, for your convenience or benefit sometimes? It might as well not even be there. Like, what difference does it make that he has it if he's not sharing it with you? Instead, a generous man, if you meet a generous, wealthy man, that, I mean, you hit the jackpot there. But even, like, he doesn't have to be filthy rich, but a man who cares enough about you to actually want to share what he does have, that counts for more than a man who has all the world's possessions, but he doesn't share it with you, invest it into you. Clearly, he doesn't care that much about you, because a man who actually cares for you and your well-being and wants to see you do well, he invests in you. He provides what he can towards your success, your well-being, to help you reach your goals. So a man with money is just that, somebody with money. That should not, don't let that impress you, one way or the other. A lot of men give off the illusion that they have all this money, But when push comes to shove, and they've gotten what they wanted out of a woman or women, the truth is revealed that, sorry, it's windy where I am. The truth is revealed that they don't have nearly as much as they led you to believe. Instead, if you get a man who is generous in spirit, even though he may not have a whole lot, as long as he has enough to be able to sustain you and your family, if that, comes into play, and he's willing to invest in you, not just, financially, but also time-wise, like, he's willing to be a support system to you, that trumps the stingy, cheap man with money. And I don't know about you, but nothing turns me off more. Maybe a few things turn me off more, but it's a huge turn off for me. A cheap and stingy man, especially one with the means to not be cheap and stingy, like a rich man. Oh my God, does that like annoy y'all as much as it does me? Because that is such a turn off to me. I cannot stand a cheap man or a stingy man. So I would encourage all my ladies to follow suit. Like, if a man comes to you, trying to impress you by what he has, literally let him put his money where his mouth is and see if he's willing to invest into you. Financially, is fine. You know, say you have a goal, a business or something like that, and he invests financially or otherwise in helping you achieve that. That's great. But also his time and his effort. Does he give you his support? Is he there for you when you need him? To me, that trumps, like I said, the cheap, stingy man with money all day long. So that's my message for today. I hope you gain something from this video, and until the next one, bye.